He wanted to rob the bank, but halfway there, he stopped. He was still considering the consequences of his actions. After steadying his emotions, he turned around again and walked towards the bank. Upon entering, he first observed the locations of the security cameras. He then approached the counter closest to the cameras and asked the teller to withdraw $25 from his account. While the teller was busy processing his request, he inconspicuously wrote a message on a piece of paper. When the teller handed him the cash, he passed the note to her. Upon reading it, the teller's face instantly turned pale. The man told her that he had a bomb in his bag. The teller was so frightened that she couldn't move. This eerie scene was noticed by the manager. Her instincts told her that the man, Brandt, was up to no good. She immediately instructed the customers and other staff to carefully evacuate. However, as a veteran, Brandt saw through the manager's plan with a single glance. He turned to face the crowd and told everyone to leave the bank immediately. He also warned the manager to lock all the doors once they had left. The manager hurriedly organized the evacuation of the remaining people, but the teller, due to nervousness, struggled to make the call and accidentally spilled hot coffee. Impatient, Brandt jumped onto the counter. The teller was so startled by this that she kept backing away, quickly dropping the phone and pleading for mercy. Brandt picked up the phone while apologizing to the teller, and then he dialed the emergency number. The operator asked him what his demands were, but he said that he had been defrauded and his disability benefits had been stolen. He wanted his money back. Upon learning of his demands, the operator suddenly asked about his skin color and clothing. Hearing this, Brandt's face instantly grew tense. As a veteran, he quickly figured out the police's plan. He knew there must be snipers outside the bank. He abruptly hung up the phone and swiftly disconnected the nearest security camera, then ran to the other cameras and unplugged them. The view from the windows was equally important. He raised all the blinds in any location that had them. Then he hid behind a desk. The thought that he might be shot by a sniper caused Brandt's emotions to gradually unravel. Seeing the two people frozen in place, not moving, made Brandt even angrier. After angrily expressing his stance, the teller no longer dared to delay and ran to the landline phone. Before long, people who seemed to be police officers walked by on the street. Seeing this, Brandt hurriedly made the teller stand in front of him, but when he saw two armed personnel pass by, he instantly grabbed the landline phone in fright and crouched down. His behavior began to make the teller panic. She tactfully mentioned that there was money in the bank vault, but he said he didn't want the bank's money. He only wanted his $861 back. It turned out that Brandt was a former Marine who had served 2 overseas missions before being honorably discharged due to injury. According to regulations, he was supposed to receive a disability benefit specifically for veterans. However, when he went to the Department of Veterans Affairs, the staff refused to pay this sum, all because he had an unpaid fine from his college days. This statement made Brandt very puzzled. He was now disabled, and finding a job outside was a problem, so he had to get this benefit. Seeing him getting more and more agitated as he spoke, the staff simply had security throw him out. From that moment on, he conceived the plan to rob the bank. Just as he was explaining his motive, there was a loud noise outside the bank door. Brandt believed that the police were beginning to storm the bank. He instinctively threw himself on top of the teller to prevent her from being injured by the grenades. After this episode, Brandt lost all patience. He called the police and demanded that they send a negotiator to make them take him seriously. He opened his backpack and took out the bomb.